Eagles currently sit in 6th place in the USL standings. A 2-game home stretch, which can see the Red Wolves score potentially 6 more points to continue to climb.
This evening, bringing The Scenic City in southern Tennessee is the site for Saturday night USL League One soccer. It's an east-west clash between Chattanooga Red Wolves SC and Central Valley Fuego FC. Josh Lill with you this evening, bringing you all the action on ESPN+. And with week 16 of league play around the corner, let's take a look at the current standings. And entering today, Chattanooga above the playoff line in 6th place. Now, even with a victory, they cannot move higher than their current spot, but they do need a win to distance themselves from the bottom 6 teams in the league. Central Valley in dead last, eager to catch Lexington. It's a team beginning to find their groove as they've collected 5 points in their last 4 league matches. And last time these two teams met, it came on April 13th, and it was actually the Red Wolves coming away with a 4-2 road victory in Fresno, California. Chattanooga ended up picking up their first win in league play this year, courtesy of a Ropapa Mensah hat trick. Those 3 goals by Mensah helped him earn April Player of the Month honors. Now, even though Central Valley controlled possession in this one by 60%, it would end up being the 4th game in a 9-game winless streak for Fuego, which is the longest in league play to this day. Goals were also scored by Lucas Coutinho for Chattanooga and Zahir Vasquez and Cutis Lawal for Central Valley. Player to watch for Chattanooga, no doubt TJ Bush. It has been a teeter-totter-like season for TJ. He's led league play and the Jägermeister Cup in saves, but has also allowed the most goals in both of those competitions as well. And head coach Scott McKenzie said this: "We have been atrocious at defending in our own half for a majority of the season. We're fortunate to have a really good shot stopper in TJ." It's no doubt he'll have to see some shots from the youngster Javier Mariona on Central Valley. The more the merrier. 2 goals in his last 4 league games, earned Team of the Week honors for Week 15. In 4 games with the 19-year-old, Central Valley gone 1-1-2 with 7 goals and a win percentage of 25%. However, 7 games without Mariona, a record of 1-6, 8 goals scored by the team, and that win percentage goes down by nearly 11%. Could we see Mariona score his 3rd professional goal tonight? It could be very possible, with the Red Wolves celebrating the 125th anniversary of Coca-Cola this evening. Fuego popped by from over 2,200 miles away, attempting to pick up their 3rd victory in their last 4 matches in all competition. Kick back and relax on this Saturday night. We've got a sizzling matchup ahead. Starters and kickoff coming up next.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
I need to try it first.
Sports are lifestyle. Teammate trust tackle ball. Electrolytes equal mouth success. Artificial flavor optimized for victory times.
Artificial? Nah. Body Armor knows nothing in sports should be artificial because there's no substitute for real. Real sweeteners, real flavors, real love of sport. Body Armor. Nothing is more real.
Do you know how fast you were going? 2.5 gig. With kids on the couch.
New 2.5 gig internet from EPB.
Slow down.
It's recklessly fast.
Too fast.
With SmartNet plus Wi-Fi.
Violation.
Turbocharging all your devices. More than twice the speed of the gig for just a little more. Only from EPB.
That is recklessly fast.
Today's starting 9 is brought to you by Center for Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, the official sports medical group of Chattanooga Red Wolves SC. A tale of 2 teams on different paths this year, set to kick off at CHI Memorial Stadium. For the Red Wolves, nothing new here, a 4-3-3 formation that'll feature the triple M up top. Now, this is the only club in USL League One with 3 players in top 6 for goal scoring. Ropapa Mensah with 6, and Siobhan Marsh and Mael Malongo with 5 apiece. Stefan Lukic is back in the starting lineup, and Lucas Coutinho is available on the bench tonight. And for Central Valley, 3 members of Team of the Week honors for Week 15 will be featured in the starting 11. Alfredo Midense with 3 assists last week, led all players with 3 goal contributions. Javier Mariona scored his first 2 professional goals. He's in the starting lineup, and up top, no doubt, Siobhan John Brown and Dembor Benson pose a threat as they've combined for 8 goals in all 3 competitions this year. Kickoff just moments away from the second meeting of the year between these 2 teams, and head coach Scott McKenzie said this about Central Valley: "I think they're a very dangerous team, one of the most dangerous teams in the league. Like us, they haven't put it together consistently, but they've got pace and athleticism going forward." Chattanooga in their red home uniforms with white letters and numbers, again led by Scott McKenzie. Weather currently in Chattanooga, 84 degrees and cloudy. Wind blowing 4 miles an hour to the southeast. Officials this evening: head referee Fevzi Demhiran. The assistant referees are Jackson Krauser, Ethan Wilson, and the 4th official, Donovan Eubanks. Central Valley in their road grays with black shorts and white letters and numbers. Central Valley looking to finally defeat another team in league play other than Tormenta. It's not going to be easy. It's for the 4th time in USL 1 play this year for Chattanooga. The Triple M will be starting up top. Again, Josh Lill with you on ESPN Plus, bringing you all the action from CHI Memorial Stadium. Both teams set to break huddle. We'll see who gets kickoff first. And Fevzi Demirhan, head referee, holding that match ball right inside the center circle. Central Valley coming into this match 4-8-6 in all 3 competitions this year, 2-6-2 in League One play. Chattanooga 8-11-2, 5-6-1 in USL 1 this year. Central Valley will start with possession, going left to right. Chattanooga will be going right to left. Carlos Aviles in net for Fuego. TJ Bush, who we talked about in pregame. Between the sticks for Chattanooga. And Red Wolves, a team that finished 10th last year, looking to make the playoffs for the first time since they lost in the championship in 2022 to Tormenta. Central Valley, first 2 years there in League One, have not qualified for the playoffs. It would be a long road to even get near the 8th seed, but they can begin the turnaround tonight as we're underway from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Central Valley already moving the ball with pace down the pitch. Siobhan John Brown, former member of El Paso Locomotive, finds Alfredo Midense. Ends up at the feet of Mael Malongo, the speedster on that left wing for Chattanooga. With 7 goals in all competition this year. Loves to press the ball, as you can see, with a nice takeaway in Chattanooga's attacking half. With pace, finds Siobhan Marsh. Cross deflected by Brian Bustamante. Goes out for a Red Wolves corner kick. Just over 60 seconds into this one. Chattanooga already threatening. Leffy set to take this one. Into the box. Bounces down around the 6. Cleared and finds the feet of Mael Malongo. and a top 6 scorer in League One play. And a sliding touch ends up finding Siobhan Marsh. He's stripped of possession. Fuego pushing pace. Finds John Brown, and right into the midst of TJ Bush. Bush with 57 saves in League One play this year. He was signed in January, won the USL League One title with Tormenta back in 2022. This is someone that Scott McKenzie believes can help lead them back up the table. Shot there by John Brown, right to the chest of Bush. Bustamante collides there. A player down for each team. Ropapa Mensah for Chattanooga. Teams Bustamante and Ropapa Mensah bumped heads there on that jump ball. While we have a moment, Central Valley again on a roll. Last time out against Tormenta in league play, picked up a win, 3-2 at home. Javier Mariona picked up his second professional goal, and Issa Yaya knotted his first professional goal, and Denbor Benson in the 73rd minute picked up the game winner. It's a team that never led till the end. Funny enough, it was their first win after trailing at halftime since October 14th of last year against Richmond. So Fuego, not a team, when the odds are against them in the second half, usually able to prove those odds wrong. And Bustamante, 23-year-old from Reseda, California, got up first, and now Ropapa Mensah up. Both good signs from both teams. See each member walking on their own power. Mensah, player of the week for week 14. And Bustamante heading toward that far touchline. Mensah's good to go. He's just awaiting to come back in. Same with Bustamante. So familiar territory for Central Valley. They've scored 4 goals in the first 15 minutes of second half play. But first half play has not seen that much success. It'll be tough against the Chattanooga team, who love to press high with Ropapa Mensah and Siobhan Marsh, 2 speedsters. They really give the Red Wolves an edge in transition. Mensah always a threat on the keeper. Aviles forced to boot that one. Headed down by Michael Knapp. Goes out of play for a throw-in for Javier Mariona and company. Jose Carrera Garcia across to the far side. Mariona into the box. That one just to the right of TJ Bush. Lets it go out of play, and a goal kick for the keeper in pink. And this match at CHI Memorial Stadium opened back on August 1st of 2020. So just 4 years old, $60 million to build. 2,500 seats this one fills. This ball, a little bit of side spin. Nearly misses the gloves of Bush, turned over. Here's Bustamante. Tore over to Mariona. Malongo got his foot on the ball. Stays with Central Valley. Mariona, the 19-year-old from Los Altos, California, is the 3rd academy signing of the 2024 season for Fuego. Came up through the Silicon Valley Soccer Academy and De Anza Force Academy. 4 teenagers featured on this Fuego roster. Gives them a lot of youth. it's something that's impressed head coach Scott McKenzie of Chattanooga. Said, I love that Jermaine Jones has two very young boys playing in the starting lineup, in Javier Mariona and Issa Yaya. That came in last match Yaya started. Really has a lot of respect for giving young players that option to grow in regular season play. Declan Waters lined up next to Michael Happ in that center back spot for Chattanooga. Waters was pushed into the midfield against the Red Wolves' win against Union Omaha. Provides a little more shielding of the back line. However, Leo Fala not in the starting lineup. Waters steps back, cross into the 6-yard box, a header! And that one's in for Fuego! A team that scores plenty of goals in the first half, the first 15 minutes of the second half does so in the first half. It's Denbor Benson with the header. And Benson in the right place, right time, picks up his third goal in league play this year. And it all starts with a Jose Carrera Garcia cross into that far corner. Floated in, and Benson right between Knapp and Yahir Paez for Chattanooga. Able to knock that one home. And Alfredo Midense picks up another assist. That'll be his 5th in USL 1 play this year. And his 4th in the last week. Off to a hot start is Fuego. 1-0 here in the 9th minute. And a response is needed for Chattanooga, as when trailing at half. Record of 0-3-1 in league play this year. Odds don't favor them. So you have to wonder how quick the attack will be. Pies and Marsh help force John Brown out of play. Pies just 20 years old, a Dalton, Georgian native, signed back in July of 2022. Just the 2nd Red Wolves Academy player in club history to sign from the USL Academy team. So again, both teams really putting their faith in the youth on the pitch. So it's more of a 4-4-2 on defense for Chattanooga. Belongo sits back, and we mentioned Marsh and Mensah up top, usually to force the pressure. Fuego love to make midfield entrances to Carrera Garcia. Opt for a long ball there, too far ahead of Mariona. Last time out for Chattanooga, it was a 1-0 victory on the road against the tabletoppers at the time, Union Omaha. They ended up winning 1-0, but it was on an own goal in the 74th minute. Crossed into the box and sent away. And as an error was just committed there, Chattanooga tied for most errors leading to shots and goals this year in League One. 7 errors leading to those chances. It's part of the reason TJ Bush sees so many shots. Short throw in here, Mariona. Paez with the cutoff around the box. Attempting to stick his foot in the ground, trying to pry that ball free, and does. Michael Knapp, newly acquired. Head coach Scott McKenzie describes as an extremely competitive player. Bounces back from any mistakes he makes. He's a true leader on the pitch. Wow, there, Stefan Lukic again making his return to the starting lineup. Tied the league with 4 assists. That's good for 2nd. It's also 6th in chances created with 17. So a big playmaking threat returning to the pitch for Red Wolves. And in the last 2 matches for Chattanooga, it hasn't been easy. Consecutive red card suspensions. Leo Fala against 1 Knox. Gustavo Fernandez against Omaha. Fernandez not available tonight. Through the middle, it's worked. Offsides there against John Brown. An opening goal scored by Dembor Benson, assisted by Alfredo Midense. He's now picked up 4 assists in league play in the last week. Knapp. Long ball attempted for Mensa. Momentarily found Omar Lemus. Takes contact on the head and is down. The USL Summer of Soccer continues on the CBS Sports Network with a rematch from the 2023 USL Championship playoffs. Detroit City FC shocked Players' Shield winners Pittsburgh Riverhounds SC as they are looking for revenge. August 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern on the CBS Sports Network. Collision between Benson and Knapp in the midfield. We play on. Fuego pushing. Bidens crosses that in off the foot of Green. And in the 14th minute, Dembor Benson goes down after scoring the first goal in this match. This is a tough sight for Fuego fans. Benson signed in June. Has a really interesting story. Came from El Farolito SC in the NPSL. Actually led his team to the 3rd round of the US Open Cup this year and actually scored a brace in a 2-1 victory over Central Valley Fuego in the 2nd round of the Open Cup this year. And you can see Michael Knapp just goes right into the back of Dembor Benson. He knew it immediately. And with the success that Benson had against Fuego in that 2nd round matchup in the Open Cup, really gave Fuego a bolstered attack, provides press, and also makes good runs. And we hope Benson is okay. Jogging into the box, seems to be. But such a unique story the Honduras international has. So short corner kick floated in, right side of the 6. Ends up going out of play for a goal kick. And Michael Knapp ended up picking up a yellow card from that collision on the backside of Dembor Benson. So first booking of the evening goes to Knapp. Knapp, the New Jersey native, feeds that one up the middle. Tor backing down Mensa. Cross pitch pass to the far side. Finds Green. Circulated around. Knapp and Waters, the quarterbacks of the back line tonight for Chattanooga. Lukic's attempt up the pitch deflected. Falls at the feet of Fuego. Siobhan Marsh turns that one over after facing around to make a pass. It could be dangerous passing back into your own zone. Nice through ball from Mensah. Up ahead, taken down is Pedro Hernandez at the edge of the box. And we play on. Clean sliding challenge from behind. The crowd not in approval with the call made by head referee Fevzi Demirhan. Demirhan saw a clean sliding challenge from behind. And a foul on the far touchline. There's Scott McKenzie.
This replay is brought to you by Rodriguez Family Dentistry, the official dentist group for the Chattanooga Red Wolves.
McKenzie in his first full year looking to pick up win number 13. Record of 12-17-5 combined with his stint as an interim last year. Mariona cutting inside on Malongo. Taken down in the box. John Brown cleanly dispossessed according to the referee. Running is Mensah. Tor defending. Nice ball in the middle of Lucas. Pushed down from behind. Playing the advantage is the head referee. Malongo faking right, goes left. Shot collected by Aviles. And in the 19th minute of this match, seems like there's been a lot of action. Malongo faking right, going left. Aviles sprawling to make that save. You could see how quickly Chattanooga moves the ball up the pitch with the Triple M starting. Again, only the 4th time in USL 1 play it's happened this year, and Scott McKenzie mentioned it's about finishing matches. It is a luxury to put 2 players on the pitch to start the game in the Triple M, but then to get us going, if it's not working, we need an injection and we could pull someone out late, like Siobhan Marsh, who loves a late goal. But today, he wanted to unleash them. Papa Mensah. Cross to Marsh, collides with Aviles. Aviles with a dangerous but yet smart sliding tackle, able to poach that ball free, thrown for Chattanooga. But Carlos Aviles being tested in all areas of the box early on. Aviles spent 2 years with North Texas FC in League One, winning the 2019 regular season title and the championship. He was the starting keeper. Did 9 shutouts that year, which was good for 2nd in the league. So 2 very experienced keepers between the woodwork on both sides of the pitch this evening. Knapp and Paez resetting the attack here. Midense pressuring. Ball finds Marsh in the arc to the near side. Malongo with his right foot shot, save made by Aviles. Diving to his left, sticks his hands in the air, and that was not an easy one to save. It was a curling shot that was destined for the far post, and Carlos Aviles says no to Mael Malongo.
This replay is brought to you by Rodriguez Family Dentistry, the official dentist group for the Chattanooga Red Wolves.
Leffy set to take the corner kick for Chattanooga. Good opportunity here in the 22nd minute. Outswing short to Marsh. Round to Malongo. The edge of the box. Right-footed shot on the ground, cleared by Midense. Chasing to keep that one in is Owen Green, and does so. Another member of Chattanooga who won that 2022 title with South Georgia Tormenta FC. Malongo's shot attempt from outside the box definitely ties into the fact that Chattanooga has the most goals in League One outside of the box with 4. It's a team that doesn't mind taking chances from far away. Malongo with the steal on Mariona to Mensah. Triple M running forward. Mensah into the box. Curler on the ground, corralled by Aviles. The Dallas native being tested in net tonight. Marsh could have had a good chance for a deflection. Aviles, also a former Chattanooga Red Wolf. He was the starting goalkeeper for Chattanooga back in 2022 when they were the runner-ups. Actually recorded 2 shutouts for the Red Wolves in the playoffs against Omaha and #1 seeded Richmond. So plenty of familiarity between Aviles and the home squad this evening. This is a matchup of 2 teams who've given up the most goals in League One play with 25. Knapp taken down from behind by Benson. Well, the final 15 minutes, that comes around for Central Valley, will be crucial. They've allowed 5 goals in the final 15 minutes of the first half this year in league play. That's most of the 12 teams. So territory later in the first 45 of a match. Really tough for Fuego. Bouncing ball. Covers a good chunk of the pitch. Finds Mensah back to Marsh. Marsh left-footed shot onto the hill, and some fans chasing that ball. Paez knocks that one down. Ends up going to the feet of Green. Starts with Declan Waters. Waters back as a center back after spending a couple games in the midfield. Someone who can provide speed, just that extra layer of protection. Leffy, the anchor of the midfield for Chattanooga. The captain, attempting to not let any opportunity go through the ground on the middle of the pitch. Reset with Aviles. Down by Waters. Lukic battling in the center circle. Sticks with Carrera Garcia. To Mariona. And with Benson back to Mariona. Paez forcing him back out to Carrera Garcia, a former Red Wolf himself in 2021 and 22. One of the playmakers in the midfield for Fuego. Turnover forced, finds Siobhan Marsh. Marsh to Mensah, out to Malongo. Has Marsh on his right, Malongo entering the box. Little shimmy, that one is shot off the head of Clayton Torr. Out of play for a Red Wolves corner kick. Mile Malongo, one of the top goal scorers in league play this year. 7 in all competition, 5 in the league. Corner kick set to be taken by Wolefi, the longest tenured Chattanooga player. 55 appearances coming into this year. This one on the ground. Unsuccessful, outrunning is Fuego. Midense attempting to beat Paez to the ball. Not able to do so. Chattanooga moving quickly. Malongo attempting to run around defenders, ends up turning that over. Mariona not seeing too much. Back and forth with Benson. Benson the lone goal scorer this evening. With Knapp defending, working inside. Back out to one of the best passers in League One, Midense, cycled around. Here's Pedro Hernandez. Had a pivotal goal against One Knox in the Jägermeister Cup. Scored in stoppage time. They'll give Chattanooga at least 1 point heading into penalty kicks. Here's Siobhan John Brown. Right-footed attempt to the right of TJ Bush. Something Siobhan John Brown does as well as anybody in the league. It's being able to move quickly from a defensive position as he sometimes steps back and able to jump ahead and move into that front spot. It's been the play of Siobhan John Brown and Denbor Benson up top in that 4-4-2 formation that have truly helped give in life to Fuego's season. And then you add in the impact of Alfredo Midense, Javier Mariona. Waters with a quick touch to Green. Chattanooga not afraid to push the fullbacks up like wingbacks. To give that extra boost on the attack. Wolefi stepping in. Optioning for a close pass if needed. Knapp wants to go deep. Knocked down by Bustamante. Had to jump over Mensah. Eventually finds Malongo. Malongo forced touch line, cuts it into Lukic. Lukic, the natural lefty. Lefty to Marsh. Marsh surrounded by 3 Fuego members. To kick it back, Knapp in the center circle. Waters. The booming ball finds the mitts of Aviles. Tune into ESPN2 for USL Summer of Soccer Showdown in a top-of-the-table interconference clash. Powerhouse Louisville City FC facing off against perennial playoff contender Sacramento Republic FC, Saturday, August 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Knapp up ahead to Malongo, able to get by a couple of defenders. That pass just behind Mensah. Successful clear here momentarily by Fuego. Ends up back in their own defensive half. Lukic putting pressure on. Ends up recycling that ball to the back line. Knapp putting moves on Heckenberg. Heavy touch there by Hernandez to send it back. Waters looking deep for Malongo. Nice touch outside the box. Right-footed shot attempt, save made by Aviles. Sprawling to his right, floated in over the head of Lukic. And Limu's having to chase. A beautiful feed up ahead the pitch by Declan Waters. Malongo forcing Aviles to dive to make a save. He's not able to put that one into the net. Aviles standing strong just as we passed the half-hour mark in this match. Centering ball, Midense. Yeah, miscommunication there with Denbor Benson. So here's the prior chance for Chattanooga. Declan Waters. Beautiful placement, finds Malongo, stays on sides, cutting inside with his right foot. That one was destined to find the back of the net, so Carlos Aviles dove to keep that one out. Pies his pass attempt knocked out of play. Here's Lukic cutting through the midfield. One of the best passers in the league. Has the triple M ahead of him. Edge of the box, left-footed shot. That one's way out of here. Speaking of all the shot attempts by Mile Malongo, he's attempted 5 shots today. Lukic with his first. It's the most for Malongo, his 5 shots since facing Greenville back on June 2nd, where he recorded 5 shots. Again, Josh Little with you on ESPN Plus this evening. Central Valley Fuego hoping to get out of last place. Won 2 of their last 3 league matches, 3 of their last 4 in all competition. Seem to be hitting a stride. And has not been an easy year for first-year head coach Jermaine Jones. Formerly of the U.S. men's national team. Helped lead the U.S. to the round of 16 in the 2014 World Cup. Pedro Hernandez running, shot deflected into the back of the net. Well, that's one way to do it if you're Pedro Hernandez. A big bang boom score, deflection. Just an interesting sequence of events. Pedro Hernandez running, escapes the defense. And a shot here goes off the head of Abdul Razak Cromwell. Definitely an unplanned score for Pedro Hernandez and company. But something that's plagued Central Valley this year. That is the 6th goal they have allowed in the final 15 minutes of first half play in league play this year. Unbelievable. Pedro Hernandez with his first goal in League One play this year, second in all competitions. 2 goals in his last 3 matches. Definitely not how Scott McKenzie drew it up, but he'll take what he can get. Chattanooga back in this one. And just as Central Valley was keeping the Red Wolves at bay, the Pack came storming back. Bustamante with a soft touch. Barely got by Ropapa Mensah. Near side Mariona. Malongo defending, cross in, headed away by Paez. Knocked down by Walefi. Malongo forced to get it out quickly. Goes off of Lukic. Staying in the attacking third is Fuego, courtesy of Clayton Torr, formerly of the LA Force. National Independent Soccer Association. Torr, the 25-year-old, provides a lot of veteran leadership on that back line for Fuego. It's currently on the opposite side. Select, the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Mariona with a shot attempt. Knapp puts his body on the line. Does so successfully. And Abdul Razak Cromwell with the ball. The shot attempt by Pedro Hernandez went off Cromwell. It goes down in the books as an own goal. Chattanooga looking for one more heading into the locker room. Papa Mensah double teamed there. Stolen away by Heckenberg, formerly of Tormenta FC. Scoring the opening goal this year, Fuego 1-1-1 in league play. But it won't be easy now. Here's Malongo, getting by Mariona. Heavy first step, shot attempt, knocked down, save made by Aviles on the shot by Malongo. Bouncing ball, another deflection off of Cromwell. Finds Malongo, and Aviles keeps Fuego in this one. And for Cromwell, the Ghana international, it seems he has just been in the wrong place at the wrong time, possession after possession on defense.
This replay is brought to you by Rodriguez Family Dentistry. Score a winning smile.
There's Walefi. High out swinging ball. Off of Cromwell. Pies into the box. Waters has his jersey grabbed. And made contact with Denbor Benson. There's Jermaine Jones. And you can see just the utter disbelief that his team was up a goal, and it's an own goal right now that has this one tied. Just pleading for his team to move the ball up the pitch fast and not give it away. It's not easy when Ropapa Mensah and Siobhan Marsh are pressuring you up top. Forced to go to the near side. Fuego don't like the initial look. Going to try it again. Longo on the ball. Finds Waters. Bush can reset the attack. It's a 43rd minute of play. Green up ahead. Finds the speedy Mensah. It's Pedro Hernandez running on his left. Marsh trailing along with Lukic. The lefty into the box, deflected up. Cromwell heads it. Hernandez and Lukic attempting to settle it down. That shot attempt blocked there. Pies chased by John Brown. Pride free by Benson. Fuego nearly was able to breathe a sigh of relief. Pies with the takeaway. Marsh goes down on a sliding challenge by Bustamante. Stays with Cromwell and Fuego. Midense working from the side to the middle. Crosses it near Carrera Garcia. All-league center mid just 2 years ago. Finds Midense. Probably the best passer on this Fuego team. Is that one poked free? Mariona. Pass a little far behind Tor. And Chattanooga with 11 first half goals this year in 13 games. Only Ford Madison have scored more. Central Valley have conceded 13 first half goals in 12 games, more than any other team in League One this year. Limu set to take the throw in. Finds Midense, getting by Waters. Michael Knapp there to deny the opportunity. There's the drum line. In the stands of the Den. Fans always looking to give the team an extra boost from the stands. Midense gets by 2 defenders. Paez knocks that one out of the box momentarily. Shot attempt way over the net. It's been indicated that there will be 5 minutes of stoppage time. Three defenders surrounding the ball there, now 2. Waters back to Knapp.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 5 minutes of stoppage time.
Formerly of Rio Grande Valley FC. Attempting to find Malongo. Marsh right there with Heckenberg. Stays with Chattanooga in their attacking half. Waters, no assists this year yet. Ends up giving that one right back to Fuego. Mariona. Up to John Brown. The dangerous center forward. Crossing from the right side, way over the head of Denbor Benson. Cross back over to Brown, and knocked away by Paez. And Yahir Paez has been very busy in that left fullback spot this evening, having to deal with Javier Mariona and Siobhan John Brown. 2 quick and creative players. Can make your life as a defender pretty miserable. Drumline hoping to distract Central Valley. Midense set to take this one. Honduras international showing out in his first professional contract. Short one into the box. Bad clear by Mensah. Down goes Pedro Hernandez. Foul against Bustamante. Alfredo Midense there to check on him. So sloppy clear by Mensah. Bustamante attempting to put a foot on that ball. Ends up finding the lower leg of Pedro Hernandez. Bustamante making his second start in league play this year.
Body, the official sports drink for Chattanooga Red Wolves.
Declan Waters and Michael Knapp hoping to be the start of something positive in the final moments of the first half. Not able to move that ball up successfully. Mariona gives that one right back to Knapp. Waters, the Drake alum. To Marsh. Marsh with Cromwell defending. Back out to Green. Green. Up ahead on the far side. Wanted Malongo. Thought about taking his run. Chattanooga loves to play the long ball. Not something easy to do. You have to hope players like Mensah, Malongo, and Marsh can time their run right. But it works two ways. It has to be a clean pass from any four of the backliners. It's a tough style to play. Doesn't necessarily favor possession. But if you have the right personnel, you can connect. Could be the final minute of stoppage time, pending the decision of Fevzi Demirhan, head referee. Heckenberg collides with Lukic, and a yellow card shown. Stefan Lukic cannot believe it. Thought it was a clean challenge on the ball. Slides right into Chris Heckenberg. That's the second yellow card handed out to a Chattanooga player this evening. First one going to Michael Knapp, still down. So Heckenberg up. Watching the referees to see what they say. And that'll be halftime. Ball ends up in the midst of TJ Bush, and it's 1-1. Denbor Benson put one home for Central Valley in the 8th minute. Then in the 36th minute, a shot attempt by Pedro Hernandez ends up being an own goal off of Abdul Razak Cromwell. And Central Valley had an early lead, looking to climb up the table and escape that 12th spot in the standings. But Chattanooga with an answer, courtesy of a shot attempt by Pedro Hernandez. Stay tuned for highlights and stats coming up next.
Sports are lifestyle. Teammate trust tackle ball. Electrolytes equal mouth success. Artificial flavor optimized for victory times.
Artificial? Nah. Body Armor knows nothing in sports should be artificial because there's no substitute for real. Real sweeteners, real flavors, real love of sport. Body Armor. Nothing is more.
Do you know how fast you were going? 2.5 gig. With kids on the couch.
New 2.5 gig internet from EPB.
Slow down.
It's recklessly fast.
Too fast.
With SmartNet plus Wi-Fi.
Violation.
Turbocharging all your devices. More than twice the speed of the gig for just a little more. Only from EPB.
That is recklessly fast.
Back from CHI Memorial Stadium in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Central Valley Fuego FC, the road team, currently tied with Chattanooga 1 apiece after the first 45. Josh Lill with you here on ESPN Plus, bringing you all the action this evening. Let's take a look at the highlights that Week 15 had to offer.
From Fricky. Now Evan Lee with an opportunity. Lead back across. Could not find Hayden Anderson because Sean Lewis was privy to the danger. Johnson to Thomas. Ball serviced in. Caught by Garner. Signs of life offensively for Knoxville here.
And Yankum. Decent looking cross to the back stick, and it's bashed in. Azad Liadi opening the scoring for Lexington. Taking on Lou Young, low cross, falls for Bill Hart, space to shoot, and finishes. Adrian Bill Hart with his 5th league goal of the year, and right after the restart, Richmond's level. Into the side in the championship has been terrific. Here's a cross into Diouf, it's an instant reply. Lexington immediately with the response, and they're right back in front just a minute later. And it is that man once again, Ates Diouf, at the center of it all.
Mold. Rendon already getting it behind, firing an early cross to the back post, and it's a dream start. Billy King at the back post gives Northern Colorado the lead in the 2nd minute. And the undefeated streak at home comes to an end. Northern Colorado with the 1-0 win at Breese Stevens Field. A big win on the road for head coach Eamon Zayed and company as they continue to charge up the table.
The red card is out. Off to the races is Pedro Hernandez. Slipped through, hit towards goal, and my goodness, that has trickled over the line. The Wolves are howling in Omaha. In pursuit, still Lagos Kunga, wriggling away, laid back, and stabbed out of the...
To Oberton, can he get there? Good run, Obregon Jr. Oberton to Obregon. And the Jacks strike first. Allowed a big second half. Attempting to limit the damage tonight. Quick touch, score! Josh Dole capitalizes inside the box. And a yellow card has been shown to Ahmed Longmire. Obregon Jr. A brace in the books for the star striker of the Jacks. Ale deciding to go right up through the middle. A shot. Wow! Masango Akali. The dynamic player he is ties this one in the second half. Andrew Lewis, Oberton running into the box, has a shot. Gabriel Oberton. The outcome of this match. Johnson settles it down. Shot, top of the net. Joel Johnson. And it's a 4-2 lead for Charlotte.
For other players to step up as Pedro Fonseca enters the 18. Fonseca takes a shot and scores. Tormenta breakthrough early. Gets that one out while he's falling. Mariona takes the shot, deflects, it's in. Test your luck. And sometimes it'll break through for you. This one slipping through for Vivas. Sebastian Vivas! flag stays down, and the visitors have reclaimed the lead. Midense curls this one in, and the header comes down. Oh, that is a work of art. Acha Isayaya rises highest. Slips that one through. Siobhan John Brown plays it across goal, and it's a walk-in finish. Central Valley Fuego lead.
The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why.
Yeah, trick. I said what I said. I don't care. I paint the town red.
If you can survive this, it's going to make the whole story that much better.
Bright horses are broken free from the fields.
They're hungry for the women's game. They want to see women's soccer. They want to play women's soccer, and that's what we're building at the USL.
You can see it in my eyes when we walk past. Running every night, I won't settle for less. Got me looking to the sky, got me feeling blessed. Got this fire burning up inside of my chest. Burning up inside of my chest. Got this fire burning up inside of my chest.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
News around the league, a record transfer was made as Tormenta's fullback Nick Akoto has been transferred to EFL League One club Burton Albion FC for USL League One record-breaking fee. And then in Charlotte, it's a new face, veteran of El Salvador International play. Dustin Correa announced last Thursday will be joining the Jacks. And then Edison Escona of the Dominican Republic and Riley Bedoya of New Zealand are representing their countries in the Paris Olympics. And scores around the league tonight. Actually, Team of the Week, pardon me, for Week 15 is featuring 4 players that are seeing action tonight. Alfredo Midense, the Player of the Week, had 3 assists, while Javier Mariona earned his first two professional goals and a league-high 4 shots on target. Issa Yaya, one of 4 teens to see the pitch for Fuego. He records his first professional goal, and TJ Bush leads all keepers in League One and Jägermeister Cup in saves. He gets the nod between the sticks for Team of the Week. Scores around the league. The Jacks can jump into first tonight with a win against Greenville, but it's not looking so, or can jump into first ahead of Greenville, but Lexington currently in the 70th minute up 3-1. Tormenta and Spokane currently in a weather delay. Ford Madison and Union Omaha, no score in the 30th minute. And in this one currently 1-1 at halftime.
I need to try it first.
And he scores!
Back in Chattanooga, Tennessee, it's the Red Wolves and Central Valley, knotted at 1 apiece. Let's take a look at highlights from the first 45 minutes of action. Plenty of action going on in this one. Starts with Central Valley on the attack. Cross here by Alfredo Midense, puts moves on the defender, ends up finding the head of Denbor Benson for the first goal in the 8th minute of play. Midense records his 5th assist in league play this year. His 4th in the last week. Benson picks up his 3rd goal in league play. Then Ropapa Mensah gets Red Wolves in transition. Lukic finds Malongo. Malongo puts moves on his defender, forcing Carlos Aviles to sprawl and make a save. It's been tested by Mile Malongo several times tonight. Hasn't let one of Malongo's chances go in. And then Pedro Hernandez, for the 2nd consecutive game in transition, forces his opponent to have an own goal. That one off the head of Abdul Razak Cromwell. He did so against Union Omaha. So playing it off the defenders, it seems to be Pedro Hernandez's niche. So stats from the first half, 1-1 is your score. Chattanooga out shooting Central Valley 14-5, and they've been more accurate with shots on target as well, leading that category 5-2. But possession deadlocked at 50% apiece. One yellow card been issued to Chattanooga to Stefan Lukic. Getting ready for second half action. Josh Lill with you, bringing you all the action on ESPN+. And Central Valley gives up that own goal in the final 15 minutes of the first half. That is the 6th time they've done that this year. But can they come out in the first 15 minutes of the second half and have an impact? They've scored 4 goals in the first 15 minutes of the final 45, 4 times this year. Greenville has 6, and Charlotte has 5 of those. Only ones to be ahead of Central Valley in that category as well. And Chattanooga, with a win tonight, would not move up the table farther than where they're at 6th. But they can at least help to distance themselves from Tormenta, Northern Colorado, and Spokane just underneath. Or Central Valley, with Lexington currently up 3-1 on Charlotte, even with a win, they will still remain in that final spot in the standings. Current weather in Chattanooga, it's cooled down to 80 degrees if you call that cooling down. Toby John Hope coming in for Yahir Paez for Chattanooga, making his first appearance after he was just acquired by the Red Wolves. John Hope with experience in Armenia and Malta, 55 matches for Lernaia and Arksta FC of the Armenian First League in 3 years of play. Also debuted with Seattle Sounders 2 back in 2016. Has experience with St. Petersburg FC and USL League 2 as well. So the Largo, Florida native, about to take his first minutes as a Red Wolf. There's John Hope, excited for his opportunity, the 26-year-old. As you can see, getting some extra love from his teammates. Set to do battle and hoping to take a lead against Central Valley here in the second half. Can Fuego come out of here with some points this evening? The way it is right now, it'd be 1 point apiece. And Chattanooga looking to climb the standings. Wouldn't do so tonight, but it would certainly help separation underway here in the second half. So Chattanooga now going left to right, Central Valley going right to left. Chattanooga in their red jerseys with white letters and numbers. Central Valley in their gray jerseys with black letters and numbers, but white letters on their black shorts. Again, Yahir Paez starting left back out, John Hope in. Plenty of Red Wolves fans gathered at the Den this evening. The team is celebrating the 125th anniversary of Coca-Cola this evening. And again, we mentioned it in the first half highlights. It is the second consecutive game that Pedro Hernandez of Chattanooga has forced an own goal by the opponent. Did so against Omaha in the team's 1-0 victory on the road. A little deja vu here tonight. Omar Lemus finds Jose Carrera Garcia. Cross side to Mariona. Tor back out to Carrera Garcia. Finds Cromwell. Challenge on Mirense. It's Owen Green that's down for Chattanooga. Head referee Fevzi Demirhan checking on him. Mirense collides there with Green, still on the ground. Bit of an aggressive sliding challenge. Seems they both went down at the same time. Good sportsmanship there by Mirense and Benson helping up Green. Owen Green still looking to record his first goal contribution with Chattanooga this year. First touch in the Chattanooga career of Toby John Hope, sends it back to Bush. Up the pitch it goes, attempting for Mensa. Aviles lets that one trickle into his hands. So it was more of a too-high press in the first half from Chattanooga. Stefan Lukic steps up with Ropapa Mensah and Siobhan Marsh, kind of forming a triangle like you can see. With a chaser there as Malongo goes down. Triangle up top helps to force the direction of the ball. Then you have someone like Malongo in, who forces Central Valley's backline to make a rapid decision. And it's little things like that that help Chattanooga to draw a foul in their attacking half. Floated into the box, header to the opposite side of Aviles, and the net was actually wide open. Ball ends up going to the right of Aviles. He moves to his left. Malongo, who's been all over chances created tonight, pops that one in, goes off the head of Mensah, and another own goal could have been caused by Omar Lemus. But he can breathe a sigh of relief there. Declan Waters, Ropapa Mensah, Stefan Lukic bunched up there, right around that penalty spot. Michael Knapp standing next to Carlos Aviles. Corner kick, in swing, right in the center, near the net. Wow, what a deflection! And Chattanooga cannot believe it. What a defensive sequence by Central Valley. And they keep this one evened at 1. It's a header by Waters. And what a diving sprawl to keep that one out. Bustamante up ahead. Attempted for Benson. Owen Green pushing pace, centering in the middle. Siobhan Marsh, a favorite target in the middle of the field. There's a foul drawn there by Wolefi. And a card shown to Alfredo Midense. Tugging at the jersey there of Wolefi. He's attempting to move the ball into the attacking third. You can see right there, just grabbing the backside, not allowing Wolefi to make the play. Chance off a free kick in the attacking half of Chattanooga. Lukic, the lefty with the in-swing into the box, ahead of everybody. Aviles handles that cleanly. Again, Jermaine Jones at the helm of Central Valley. Scott McKenzie leading Chattanooga. Scott McKenzie earning Coach of the Week honors in Week 15. It's pretty understandable after being down a man for 50 minutes against Omaha and somehow coming away with a victory. Jermaine Jones in his first year as a head coach, looking to pick up win number 5. So Chattanooga in a good spot right now, finds Michael Knapp. Back out to Wolefi, the captain. Toby Johnhope with the touch. Green, curling pass knocked away by Midense. Siobhan Marsh has that one knocked loose by Lemus from behind. Side dish into the middle, finds Correa Garcia. Cromwell avoids the press by Marsh, able to take his time. Have numbers momentarily. Knocked away by Green. And Toby Johnhope slotted next to Owen Green on the right side of that back line for Chattanooga. And Scott McKenzie pointed out that Toby does come from a pro background. He had 2 good seasons in Armenia. He's competitive, defensive-minded. Didn't know what his role would be coming into the weekend, but he said they would be in squad. He would be in squad, using him tonight. Really can add a dimension to this back line. Add speed to give the back line more of a defensive competitiveness to it. Here's Marsh into the box, finds Lukic momentarily. Nice challenge from behind to force the ball to Aviles. Marsh able to find Lukic more cleanly. At least a shot would come through. Bustamante, the Cal State alum, turns this over to Mael Malongo. Malongo to Lukic. Left-footed pass to Marsh. Looks to center the offense over the arc. Allows him to work horizontally. Knapp pokes that one free. John Brown up ahead and finds Denmore Benson with a clean chance. Got by Johnhope. Pass to the right side. John Brown whiffs up high. So a misplay by Toby Johnhope allows Denmore Benson onside to receive that ball, and a sloppy cross inside the box. So you can see Johnhope misplays it. Benson just had the keeper to beat and wanted to make the unselfish play. John Brown was a little ahead of the ball, had to reset, and just skied that one right near the scoreboard. Michael Knapp currently down inside the box. You can see on the replay, Siobhan John Brown patting his chest, saying, "My bad." Too far ahead on that run. Props to Benson for making the unselfish play. Might have been a good chance to shoot the ball. Substitution here. Omar Limus out. Ashkenov Apollon in for Central Valley. Apollon represented Haiti in the World Cup quarters. Helped beat Belize 2-0 back in 2022. Comes from Hartford Athletic. So the 33-year-old Boston native checking in for Fuego. Here's Aviles. Heave up the pitch. Eventually finds Marsh. Quick touch eventually works its way back to Aviles. Apollon. The ball hit his feet for the first time. Back to Midense. Midense wanting to go to the middle of the field. Ends up having that one taken away. Ball right into the thick of the defense, ends up with Mariona and company. Apollon near side to Mariona. Apollon putting moves on Green. Left-footed attempt goes out of play. Can't watch the match? Turn on SiriusXM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Plus hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more. All on SiriusXM FC 157 and the new SiriusXM app. Carrera Garcia set to take the corner kick. The 59th minute here, opts to go short. Midense worked his way up to the edge of the box. His shot attempt was blocked. Carrera Garcia not able to save it. Up ahead, finding Malongo, and offsides there. Yeah, Mile Malongo not in agreement with the call, neither are the fans. Felt he stayed on sides while that ball was played. Central Valley has had trouble passing in their own half. Currently last in the league in doing so. Same for the opponent half passing accuracy. 68%, lowest of the 12 teams in league play. But tonight Central Valley keeping pace with possession. It's 50-50 apiece at halftime. Mariona. Midense, working left, attempting to spread this defense out. Apollon, right into the midst of TJ Bush. Concedes a corner kick. Again, Bush making his 13th League One start this year, but just one shutout. Chattanooga as a team, just one shutout in each of the 3 competitions this year. That's Jägermeister Cup, League One, and the US Open Cup. Red Wolves usually a team that pride themselves scoring plenty of goals to match what the opponent has to offer. Carrera Garcia nearly evaded Walefi. Resets, nice run by Marsh. Here's the speedy Siobhan Marsh. Apollon covering. Has Malongo to his right. And the pass attempt goes off Apollon. Corner kick for Chattanooga. And that's the dangerous that Siobhan Marsh poses in transition and in the open field. Usually the fastest player when he steps on the pitch. But Ashkanava Pollen just subbed into this one. Gets that extra step, able to deflect that one out for a corner kick. You like your odds here rather than a 2-on-1 opportunity with Siobhan Marsh and Maya Malongo on the keeper. So a solid chance here on a set piece for Chattanooga. In swing, headed up by Tour. No clear possession. Ends up staying with Chattanooga. Attempting to work through the midfield, not something Chattanooga does often or successfully. So you can see Central Valley did a good job of locking down the passing lanes there. Awkward clear, finds Midense, battling with Green. Across the pitch it goes. Carrera Garcia back to John Brown, who goes down. Carrera Garcia cannot keep it in. Goes past the touchline, calling for a foul. Siobhan John Brown went down. So Lucas Coutinho set to check in for Stefan Lukic. And Jameel Roberts back for Chattanooga. Coming in for Pedro Hernandez, who forced the own goal.
And number 9, Lucas Coutinho.
Lucas Coutinho and Jameel Roberts, both bringing lots of experience. Jameel Roberts in for the 13th time this year, has scored a goal in league play. Lucas Coutinho brings defense and passing into the Chattanooga midfield. Green deflects that cross into the box. Past the end line. Corner kick for Central Valley. And Fuego converting big chances at a rate of 45% this year. 9 for 20. Entered on the ground, in, and Central Valley takes the lead. What a huge goal by Jose Carrera Garcia. Comes in off the corner kick and slides that one past the left side of TJ Bush.
Goal scored for Central Valley Fuego FC by number 10, Jose Carrera.
Nice feed by Midense. And Carrera Garcia does not overdo it. Just simply gets a good touch on the ball, plays off the momentum right inside the arc, and slides that by 2 defenders and TJ Bush, who can just roll over and sigh as that ball was placed better than the effort put out by Bush. Second assist of the match by Alfredo Midense. That is his 6th in league play, his 5th in the last week. It may not have been in the first 15 minutes of the second half like they've done successfully this year, but a second half goal in the 64th minute must have Jermaine Jones smiling right now. Right now, an upset on the road. Offsides there against Chattanooga, but Central Valley coming in. Again, Jose Carrera Garcia His first goal in league play this year, his second in all competitions. Gives Central Valley one of their biggest goals of the year. And a team that has won 3 of their last 4 competitions, matches in all competitions. Seems to be finally seeing things go their way later in the season. Better late than never, though. To the box, John Brown. To Carrera Garcia. The head pass attempt for Mensa. Too far ahead, Aviles watching it and takes it to the ground. The USL Championship is on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches and expert analysis every day on the CBS Sports Golazo Network and ESPN+. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. Chattanooga finding themselves in a tough spot. Central Valley much more careful with the ball. Owning possession by 51% into this one. But they've had more opportunities to enter into the final third, and they've done it much more accurately than Chattanooga. Midense swarmed there by Walefi. Press here from Chattanooga. Nice feed, Midense. Siobhan John Brown, save made by TJ Bush. And TJ Bush is down inside the 6-yard box. Beautiful through ball by Alfredo Midense. Nearly had a 3rd assist. John Brown, a hard shot onto the left leg of TJ Bush, who's in much pain right now. Again, we wish Bush the best. So it does not look comfortable. Owen Green and Walefi over there to check on him. On that previous play, that's the kind of impact that Alfredo Midense can have on this Fuego FC squad. Seems like he has eyes all over his head as he found a screaming Siobhan John Brown into the box. Put that ball where only he could receive it. And as TJ Bush has done numerous times this year, keeping his club in this one.
The official has issued a yellow card to Chattanooga Red Wolves number 4, Declan Waters.
Declan Waters has been issued a red card. Floated in. Onto the spectators' hill. Second red card. Yellow card, excuse me, shown to Chattanooga. First one going to Stefan Lukic. Corner kick again. So Central Valley got their second goal, was off a corner kick from Alfredo Midense. You can see Jose Carrera Garcia on the backside if needed. Central Valley calling for a handball, finds Carrera Garcia. Pass attempt by Coutinho, or deflected by Coutinho, finds Marsh. A lefty up ahead, nice touch by Molongo. Has Coutinho on the far side, Molongo working in, shot blocked. Finds Aviles. And down is Javier Mariona. who took the brunt contact from the shot attempt by Mael Malongo. And if the 27-year-old is thinking about taking a shot on target, you know there's a brutal amount of force behind that ball. Again, Mariona has been so stellar for this Fuego FC team.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, once the clock hits the
Again, Mariona, his pro venture started with an academy contract with Oakland Roots. Then debuted in August of 2021 with Tacoma. Earned a spot on the traveling squad for the USL Championship playoffs. So someone who's been given those opportunities at such a young age. And there's Scott McKenzie. As it stands right now, this would be the second consecutive game where a goal goes down for Chattanooga, but they actually didn't score it. Again, 2 consecutive own goals, both forced by Pedro Hernandez. And Alfredo Midense, 6 assists, if you include this game, in his last 4 games. 4 in his last 3 games coming into this one. Up ahead. Roberts chasing, goes back to Bush. You can assume a heavy press is set to come from Chattanooga for the final 20 minutes, plus stoppage time. Apollon thought about going between Green and John Hope. Off-target cross. Eventually finds Roberts. Over to Marsh. Marsh, one of those players that's so creative in the middle of the pitch. Well-timed run by Mensah, has a chance to tie the game. Poked by Tor, finds Malongo. Defended by Mariona, another deflection. And a block by Mariona on a Mael Malongo shot attempt. And the 19-year-old has the 27-year-old veteran locked up tonight. Pollen and Green battling there on the near side. Ends up staying with Central Valley. eFootball 2024 is here. Live your dream, rip your team, and play as your favorite USL Championship club. eFootball is free to play. Download now. Fernando Guerrero awaiting to check in for Chattanooga. Outrunning is Marsh. Gives that right to Cromwell. Jose Carrera Garcia in the midfield, who led the league in passes just 2 years ago. As right now, it is set to be the game winner. "76 minutes into this. Jamil Roberts takes down Javier Mariona. the California native, is down on the pitch. And it hasn't been a contact-free night for Javier Mariona. He's had several blocks on shot attempts. Has drawn plenty of fouls. The youngster showing that playing good defense is just as important as scoring goals. Member of Fuego currently also down. It's Alfredo Midense. Again, Michael Knapp checks out of this match. Fernando Guerrero in. There's Jermaine Jones going over his game plan with Denbor Benson and Siobhan John Brown. Currently in a circle with his best offensive threats. So Fernando Guerrero, wearing number 34, checks in. The second Dalton, Georgia native to check in tonight, along with Yahir Paez, 20 years old. Was on that USL Academy team for Chattanooga that won back-to-back, that won the division title in 2022. And John Hope sends that one past the stands.
Number 34, Fernando Guerrero.
Mohamed Dabo, member of Team of the Week for Week 3 of USL League One, in for Alfredo Midense. Dabo, the Senegal international. Part of the team's first year in USL League One back in 2022. Checks in. Mariona attempting to put moves on Jamil Roberts. Forces a corner kick to be taken by Jose Carrera Garcia. Over the last 18 minutes, it's been Central Valley who's had 72% possession. Taking this one, Mariona sends that one deep. It's a sequence that Central Valley has loved. Here's a quick replay of it. Love going short on the ground at the edge of the box to find someone running in. Heckenberg shot attempt blocked. Save made by Bush on the ground. Clayton Torr coming in to the box, attempting to put one past Bush. Guerrero, first touch. Back to Green, over to John Hope. John Brown and Benson up high pressing. Heckenberg just trailing, covering the midfield. Malongo lofts that one in near the 6, intended for Mensah. Back out to Green. Finds a cutting Guerrero. Holland forces that one out. '81st minute of action here. Josh Lill with you. Can Chattanooga find a goal in the closing minutes here? John Brown putting plenty of pressure on Molefi. Sent in. Guerrero with the keep. Ended up going out past the end line.
Concessions brought to you tonight by Coca-Cola. Quench your thirst with the Coca-Cola beer. Together it tastes better. Coca-Cola is the exclusive beverage partner at Chattanooga Red Wolves.
And Denbor Benson and Jose Carrera Garcia, your goal scorers for Central Valley. Abdul Razak Cromwell, the own goal that resulted Chattanooga getting a scratch mark on the board. Mariona helping to facilitate an attack. Carrera Garcia to Mariona, working to his left, shot, save made by Bush, sprawling to his right. Keeps this a one-goal match. Goes quickly, punted up ahead. Tor knocks that one up the pitch with the side of his body. And Fuego have to wait to get numbers of their own. Near side to Apollon. Dabo. John Brown, quick touch with Mariona. Right-footed shot, another diving, corralling save made by TJ Bush. The Oxnard, California native, facing a multitude of shots, but still keeping his team in this match. Chattanooga with a record of 1-1-1 in league play when the Triple M starts. It's something that Scott McKenzie mentioned. Sometimes when you start all three, you can kind of lose that firepower on your bench, but sometimes you need to go all out. Foul on the far touchline. Goes with Chattanooga. You can see Scott McKenzie really urging his team to pick up the pace. There's Jermaine Jones looking on. Definitely a little nervous as the team is finally looking to pick up what could be their third win in league play, be their first win in USL 1, not against Tormenta. Headed in by John Hope. Mensah there to get a touch on it. Malongo into the box, finds John Hope, has that popped up. Marsh there to settle it down. Green. Curling out swinging pass to Malongo. High, lofting, inaccurate pass. And a yellow card has been shown to Carlos Aviles, taking too much time to take the goal kick. Scores around the league. Forward Madison currently up on Union Omaha 1-0 at Warner Park in Omaha, Nebraska. Northern Colorado and Richmond, no score there. Tormenta and Spokane are in a rain delay right now. Jermaine Jones instructing his players here in the final minutes of the second half. Definitely curious as to how much stoppage time the head referee will give. And player down for Central Valley. Subs will take place as well. Central Valley hoping to hold on here. It hasn't been easy this year. Just over 4 months between their 2 USL League One wins. The first coming back in week 1 against Tormenta. And then just last Saturday on July 27th. And all the credit in the world should go to Jermaine Jones for really rallying this team at the end of July / start of August. It can be tough sometimes when sitting in last and really having the struggles that they've had, but Jermaine Jones has done a great job bringing this team together. Denbor Benson slow to come off the pitch. We hope he's okay.
Entering the match for your Chattanooga Red Wolves, number 13, Omar Hernandez.
Omar Hernandez in for Chattanooga. Owen Green checking out for Chattanooga. Issa Yaya, who picked up his first goal last week, was a member team of the week for week 15 in USL League One, in for Central Valley. Goal kick here for TJ Bush, having to go quick here in the 89th minute. Outrunning Omar Hernandez. Just checked in for Owen Green for Chattanooga. All currently with Aviles. Issa Yaya in for Brian Bustamante. Cutis Lawal in for Javier Mariona. Denbor Benson comes out. Zahir Vasquez checks in. Vasquez does have 2 goals in League One play this year. You can imagine right now, it's all about defense for Central Valley. Looking to pick up their 2nd consecutive league victory. And there's Vasquez. Roberts working it to the far side. Lofting it up, headed away by John Brown. Siobhan John Brown so good at getting up. And it has been announced there will be 9 minutes of stoppage time here in the second half. Contact by each team. Chattanooga in a great spot to take a free kick in their attacking half. Lucas Coutinho and Omar Hernandez currently over the ball. Need to watch for either a direct shot attempt for deflection or a little misdirection. Coutinho. There's the misdirection. Omar Hernandez into the box, header by Waters, calling for a handball against Central Valley. Shot attempt way over the end line. The Red Wolves cannot believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official has indicated that it will be a minimum of 9 minutes of stoppage time.
And Donovan Eubanks indicating 9 minutes of stoppage time, but misdirection. Omar Hernandez takes this with his left leg. Header attempt by Guerrero finds Waters. He wanted a handball call there. As you can see, hands of several Red Wolf players inside the box go up. But not the case. This one stays with Fuego after going off the head of Waters. Up next for Fuego. It's a match with Union Omaha at home on Friday, August 9th. For Chattanooga, it's going to be a midweek match on Wednesday at home against Spokane. Both are league matches. Central Valley eager to put the nail in the coffin. Chattanooga hoping to stay alive. Fuego wasting time. Actually ends up being across to the far side of the box. And Fernando Guerrero gets the attack going for Chattanooga. Counter press here from Central Valley. The middle of the field to the far side. Leffy puts moves on Vasquez. Attempted from Malongo. Cleared by Siobhan John Brown. So cute as Lawal. Zahir Vasquez up top. Scott McKenzie and his coaching staff urgent to at least even this one up. Give Chattanooga 1 point. It's not looking so good right now. Central Valley currently conjuring something. Looks to be good after a foul drawn deep in the attacking half of Fuego. Trickles past the end line, goal kick here for TJ Bush. No time wasted, over to John Hope. Coutinho, feed ahead of Guerrero. Turns that one over. Numbers forward for Chattanooga, intended for Ropapa Mensah. The build really hasn't been there for the Red Wolves tonight. Central Valley's done a good job of getting into the passing lanes and really competing with Ropapa Mensah, Maya Malongo, and Siobhan Marsh to take away the biggest scoring threat for Chattanooga. Malongo not on good enough pace to catch up to that ball. Leffy, challenge on Vasquez. We play on, here's Guerrero. With space. Nice touch by Mensah. Back to Marsh. Heavy touch off the face of Marsh, going out past the end line. And a small sign of positive play there from Chattanooga. But on the give to Siobhan Marsh, it's just too heavy. That seems to have been the case for the Red Wolves tonight. Touches with not enough power, or passes with too much heat on it. Scoring chances that are just to the right or to the left of the net. It's fair to say the wave play has definitely gone more toward the side of Central Valley. But no easy task coming in on the road to Chattanooga. It's one of the better scoring teams in USL League One. Fuego making a statement here tonight. Even in last place, still competing. And Lexington was up 3-1, attempt by Coutinho off the head of Yaya. Charlotte ended up tying Lexington at 3 apiece. They come back from being down 3-1. And with the current standings, if Central Valley can hold on, they would jump up to 11th, go ahead of Lexington. A crucial 3 points on the line as Jermaine Jones and company are just minutes away from what could be one of the biggest wins of the season for them. And Lucas Coutinho, a little slow to get up. Tells Fevzi Demirhan just to keep going, stretching out that right leg. And this is only Coutinho's 6th league match. Been sidelined with injury. A little shaken up there. Fernando Guerrero shown a yellow card. The 9th minute of stoppage time. Sent back. Pollen into the middle of the field. Heckenberg back to Apollon. Had Vasquez for a cross if he wanted it. Trapped in the corner. Walefi taken down from behind, and a yellow card. Shown there to Cutis Lawal. Helps Walefi up. No doubter booking there for the head referee. Another heavy contact there. And the final whistle sounds. And for the first time this season, Fuego FC are on fire with their first win streak. A 2-game win streak in league play bumps them up out of the bottom of the standings in USL League One in 11th. And Jermaine Jones can breathe a sigh of relief tonight, picks up his 5th win in league play and as head coach. The man of the match, as this one was fed in the far corner to Alfredo Midense. Had 2 assists this evening. There was the first goal to Denbor Benson. Midense with 6 goals, or 6 assists, excuse me, in his last 4 appearances. So Chattanooga upset at home. And they'll drop to 7th in the current standings. Central Valley takes this one 2-1. We'll be back with highlights and stats momentarily.
Do you know how fast you were going? 2.5 gig. With kids on the couch.
New 2.5 gig internet from EPB.
Slow down.
It's recklessly fast.
Too fast.
With SmartNet Plus Wi-Fi.
Violation.
Turbocharging all your devices. More than twice the speed of the gig for just a little more. Only from EPB.
That is recklessly fast.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
I need to try it first.
Again, your final from CHI Memorial Stadium in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Central Valley Fuego FC going on the road to play spoiler and defeat Chattanooga Red Wolves SC 2-1. So this is how we got here. In the 8th minute of play, Alfredo Midense coming in as player of the week for week 15. Puts moves on his defender. Nice cross into the box. Finds the head of Denbor Benson for the first goal of the evening. So Central Valley jumps on top here, 1-0. And then it was Pedro Hernandez for the second consecutive match. Props that one off of Abdul Razak Cromwell's head for an own goal against Central Valley. Second consecutive game in which Hernandez has forced an own goal from his opponent. So it was 1-1 by the end of the first half. Cross into the box. Nearly found another own goal opportunity off the head of Omar Lemus. He was even shocked. But then another assist here from Midense on a corner kick. Finds Jose Carrera Garcia, and that's all she wrote. That propelled Central Valley to their third win in league play. And a couple more deflections here. Nice attempt by Clayton Torr. TJ Bush did everything he could to keep his team in this match. But Central Valley just took more opportunities. So again, final here, 2-1. Chattanooga still outshoots Central Valley 19-16. But more shots on target by Fuego FC, 7-6. They owned possession for the second time against Chattanooga this year, winning 54%. And corner kicks and set pieces really can define a match. That's how Central Valley got one of their goals. They win that battle 9-6. It was aggressive, with each team picking up 3 yellow cards. And this one did not disappoint. Central Valley picking up their first win streak this year. They jump up to 11th in the standings, escaping that bottom spot. TJ Bush and company not able to get it done at home. Central Valley wins 2-1. Your final from CHI Memorial Stadium. I've been Josh Lill on ESPN+. Thank you for tuning in this evening. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.